That's great.
Yeah, you look high the entire time.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Comedy Cellar Tuesdays with Dave Jusko and Mike Suarez. Nice to see everybody on this beautiful February 25th, 2025. Finally, a little bit warmer weather here in the big city. This is the show, and we want to get it started, but before, because we are talking about the Oscars today. It's a big, big show. We like doing it every year, but before we do that, we have to tell you about the Comedy Cellar and why we do this show to present the beauty of the Comedy Cellar, the best comedy club in the nation. It's a fact. And if you were down here tonight, you'd be able to see Tom Papa and his legendary monthly show, Come to Papa, which would be incredible at the Village Underground tonight at 7:25. However, if you were here at 7:30, you could still get here if you live somewhere in the tri-state area at 7:30. Think about this. At the McDougal Street location, remember there's 4 clubs, but the original location is called the McDougal Street location. This is the lineup today. Little Danny Natterman, Judah Friedlander, Keith Robinson, and Sam Morrell. That's just on a Tuesday night at 7:30. It's incredible. And don't forget about our Las Vegas club with your super host, Mark Coco Cohen. Now, the reason I'm just getting down to business today is because we have a long show. We have a lot to do. So let me introduce our guests, as we always do on this beautiful February in every year, just before the Oscars, which are this Sunday. Please let me introduce publicist and Liza enthusiast, which isn't a strong enough word, to introduce Scott Gorenstein, everybody.
Hi, Dave. Good to be with you.
Nice to see you from the Liza Outlives Twitter. Did we call it Twitter anymore?
I think everyone still calls it Twitter.
Yeah,
Don't you
right.
think so?
Yeah, just call it Twitter. From the amazing Liza Outlives Twitter page. And as you know, we've had Scotty on because Scotty, again, I'm sorry I keep bringing it up, but it is the greatest thing that's ever happened. As you know, Scotty broke the news that Biden was stepping down and Kamala was taking over. It's still the greatest thing that's ever happened. For me, like that you did that.
For me too. That was pretty big.
It's incredible.
Wikipedia page.
I don't even think I have it. Why don't I have a Wikipedia?
I don't know.
Don't you have
but no, he beat the Times. He beat CNN. By minutes, but in this world, that's huge. And they all acknowledged, how the fuck did we get beaten by this Liza Minnelli fan page? Whatever. Sorry,
John Oliver opened up the show.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I saw that.
So incredible. Also, and of course, let me introduce producer, director, and editor of the World Science Festival and Sesame Street, our friend Memo Salazar. Everybody.
Hello, TV Land.
You have no online presence, so it's impossible to give you a shout out.
Well, no,
or
actually,
anything.
I have a new band, so you can shout out to the new band, the Obi Strips. That's right.
I said you have no online presence.
Yeah.
I don't know what that has to do with this.
We have all the things that the kids have. We got the Instagram, we got the Bandcamp.
Oh, you finally actually have some form of Instagram page for your band. What's it called?
Obi Strips, OBI.
And where are they playing?
We're
exactly
working on that.
Nowhere. We'll see what this band does.
No, we've released music though.
You've released music?
Yeah, we recorded and released music. Check it out.
Let me say hello to Anonymous and Scruffy and JWB 671 in Honolulu. And nice to see everybody. Scruffy and a week late. I'm working on that thing. I'm taking care of that thing. Marcy, nice to see you. I wasn't sure if she was going to make it today. Scotty.
Yeah.
Why did I read about a year ago, there was a headline saying, is Liza Minnelli Outlives account owner dead? Why did people think you had died? You acknowledged it, so I know you know about it.
I acknowledged that I was.
And they said, and has Liza Minnelli outlived him?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
No, I'm not dead.
Well, where did this rumor start?
I think
an old boyfriend
on your show, and they're like,
an old boyfriend.
No,
your career is dead from this show.
No. It's a long story, but I put out a tweet that some people did not like, so their revenge to me was just literally get online and say that Scott Gorenstein died. And because I'm such a newsmaker, other articles started to be written. Did Scott Gorenstein die?
So it backfired because all publicity like that is fantastic.
Dave, I just hated it so much.
Oh, you did? Oh, thank God. I thought it was like, yeah.
No,
it was hilarious.
No, it was it was a little upsetting for other people. Like I had a dear cousin who called me crying. It was so grateful that I
She
answered
called
the
you
phone.
crying to tell you that she was set.
No, I mean she
No,
was
that
so
happens
worried that I
sometimes. You
wasn't.
call, like that happened to me when I fell on the glass table.
Right.
And Sarah Silverman called me. It was like, "Are you alive?" Yeah. She left a message.
Oh,
Are you alive?
So my cousin Sarah Silverman called me to find out if I was still alive.
Oh,
That's,
and you are.
Yeah, I am, but
And
that's not
everything's
my
fine.
Sarah's not my
Perfectly fine.
cousin,
That was
but-
hilarious when I
Thank
read
you.
that. It was like, has Eliza actually outlived the originator of Liza Minnelli Outlives?
Yeah.
The best website, the best Twitter page ever.
The only person who didn't really love it was my mother, but
Right.
I-
Well, that's the problem. The mothers never find it funny.
I love
They
it.
never find it funny.
Yeah.
Also, Memo and I don't think have seen the new Liza documentary because it's not out yet, right? So
It's not out yet. It's been out for weeks.
Well, it's out at
we
the
already
IFC.
we the three of us
We talked
emailed
going to
about
see
it.
wait a minute. I thought it wasn't out yet because I've been looking for it because I wanted to see it before today and I didn't see it anywhere.
No, it
Okay,
was
the
at the
three of
IFC.
us literally emailed each other about it.
I thought you were talking about, I thought you were saying when it comes out. When did it come out?
a few weeks ago.
Well, it's been playing at IFC.
Oh, just at IFC. Okay.
Yes.
You
Okay.
can't
But
see it
no,
online.
listen.
You've
of
seen it
cour-
twice already.
I had seen it before it got to IFC, of
Right.
course.
Of course.
And then it opened, I would say a good 3 weeks ago at IFC,
Oh.
but it will be on PBS. I want to say
Yes,
April
saw
1.
that. Yeah.
April 1.
Oh,
Yes.
that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
What does Liza think about it?
Well, Liza's in it.
No, I know, but what did she think about the final product? Did she watch it? Maybe she didn't watch it.
I'm sure she did watch it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So what did you think of it?
I liked it.
Because you didn't even like the, who's that guy that we both went to see, Ben Platt. You were angry at that. You know, Ben Platt is
I didn't go with you. to
No,
see
but
Ben
we went
Platt.
to I was surprised you hated it. I went with my sister, which is
I
what you do
didn't
when you
see
see
it.
something really gay.
What
I
did
thought
I
you
s-
did see it.
No, I didn't see it.
Then why were you
No.
so angry about his Liza thing? His whole tribute to Liza. You were so angry about it.
Because I'm angry about everything.
Oh,
Let's face
I
it.
thought you saw it. My sister and I went to. We couldn't wait to go. It was a little too gay for us. I mean, seriously, it's not
For you,
rude.
too gay.
Right.
Well, he was just really being.
Memo,
really
it was too
gay.
gay for me, and so I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
go.
what you said. It was too gay for you.
That's
I think.
actually
Yeah,
a really
that's
good
right.
line.
That's right. Yeah.
That's a really good line.
So that was weird, but yeah, he was doing a whole bunch of Liza stuff, but I think he took umbrage to it.
Oh.
No, I think I really just wanted to needle you and go, you know what? That's too gay for even me.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what you
Of
said. That's right.
course, I know.
But we like, Ben Platt, his voice is incredible. But he was
Is it?
singing all about songs to his boyfriend. So
Right.
for the straight guy that likes musical theater, it wasn't a lot of laughs. I don't know.
Well, that first of all, of course, let's just acknowledge that he opened at the Palace Theater, of
Yeah.
course, which is Judy and Liza's theater. So
Well, that's why he gave the tribute.
Yeah.
Anyway, why don't we start doing, because we have a lot of categories. We have 23 categories we have to go through.
we're going to be
Now-
here a long time.
Yeah, we're going to be here a long time. Now, Memo, I'm just going to point out to you the way this works.
I know.
Do
Oh,
you? Do you?
I know how it works. I'm just not good at that version of it. I can-
Unfortunately, hey.
I was telling someone this story yesterday. I was like, you don't understand what Memo did last year. He kept giving us what he wanted to win. And Dave and I kept saying, no, that's not how this works. And then we said, we've been doing this for years.
right.
Right. You want
No,
to
I
try
get
and
it.
win.
I know, but you know what? I'm not good at guessing. There's like two of them where I'm like, I think I know what Hollywood would do. But the other ones, I'm on such a different wavelength that I'm,
Then why
We
don't we
don't
invite
need you
him?
on that
Yeah,
wave,
well,
because
maybe
I'm
we
giving
should-
you, I'm
You know what
giving you the
wavelength
other
we
side.
Maybe this
on
should be
I'm
his
giving you the other
last time here.
perspective.
Maybe we should get somebody that
Listen,
knows how to
Memo,
play the
it's
game.
totally fine to say when you tell us,
Right.
hey, this is what I would like
No,
to
I get
win,
it, but I
and
need to
then
also
this is what I
guess.
think
All right.
will
I will
Listen,
give you my best.
Anonymous, we know
That's
that's
what we
what you
want.
would do too, but we're trying to play a
guess.
game
Thank you,
here, and
Anonymous.
we'll
I appreciate that.
we're trying to, because Anonymous saying she would do the same thing.
Right.
We all want it. Well, what they usually do is will win, should win.
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
that?
He's
Where's
giving
that?
us the should win all the time.
but
Right.
not even telling us who will
All
win.
right, all right.
Yeah,
I will
exactly.
give you my best.
Yeah, we've had
guesses.
enough of
That's
your
fine.
nonsense. All right.
Fine.
I gotta put on
So,
my glasses.
let's begin, Mike, with we have it all up on the screen here, ready to go. There's, as you can see, the great Marlon Brando, one of the greatest movies ever, which I will tell you that I've seen some of these movies and they are not Oscar worthy.
Oh, that
However,
certainly is.
we'll let it go.
Yeah.
So we are going to start with live action short films.
Okay.
There are the ones, and I have descriptions for all of them. We're talking about Aline from USA. The film depicts the experience of a Salvadorian undocumented immigrant family as they face arrest by immigration and customs enforcement during their green card interview. It was made in 2023 and produced by Adam McKay, who's the head writer for SNL. Very interesting. Anuja from India, I see. Way too long at 22 minutes. When a gifted 9-year-old girl who works in a garment factory is offered a once-in-a-lifetime chance to attend school, she is forced to make a heart-wrenching decision that will determine her and her sister's fate. Produced by that super hot Priyanka Chopra, I think that's how you pronounce her name, and distributed by Netflix. So, I'm not a robot. After repeatedly failing CAPTCHA tests, which means completely automated public Turing test, to tell computers and humans apart. That's what CAPTCHA stands for. So after repeatedly failing CAPTCHA test, music producer Lara becomes obsessed with the disturbing question, could she be a robot? I like that one. The Last Ranger, when young Litha is introduced to the magic of a game reserve by the last remaining ranger, they are ambushed by poachers. In the ensuing battle to save the rhinos, Litha discovers a terrible secret. It's the second film in the producer's international trilogy. The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent in 1993. God damn it, that was good. How did I not see that coming? In 1993, a passenger train is stopped by parliamentary forces in an ethnic cleansing operation. As they haul off innocent civilians, only one man out of 500 passengers dares to stand up to them. It actually won short film at Cannes last year and the first Croatian film to be nominated. I'm going to tell you right away that I think I'm picking that one.
Yeah, me too.
The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. I didn't write it down. And what's going to happen here is we'll go around the room, obviously, and see what you guys are picking. And then I will tell you what the odds are favorites is after you've made your choices.
Okay, so the both of you are both going with The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like the most obvious one that they would give to, I guess.
Okay, I'm going with Anuja.
Well, you're an idiot, Debbie.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Wait, are you going to explain?
I wish I could. I did so much
Sounds like the stupidest. Well, they do like that
First of all,
Priyanka
I
Chopra.
saw it. I did not.
You saw
love
it?
Yeah, of course I
well,
do.
then,
You know me. I do my homework.
Did you watch all 5 of these?
I don't know if I saw all 5 because some of them were harder to find.
Yeah,
than
I had
others,
trouble finding these
you know?
live action shorts.
Yeah, so I did watch that one. I didn't even think it was, let's say, worthy of a nomination.
But you're picking it to win.
I'm picking it to win because I'm looking at what other people are saying, and odds are, I don't mean to say odds because I know you have the numbers there, but it's been picked by a large majority of various websites and experts and critics. So that's where I'm going.
Okay, Memo?
Because I'm playing to win.
I'm doing the
Appreciate that.
Man Who Could Not Be Silent, could not remain silent. I think that's the one.
Mike?
I'm going to say Anuja as well because I think most people didn't watch these and they're just going by the title.
And Mike, also because Anuja is the most easily accessible because it's on Netflix.
Are they picking Anuja because they thought it was Anora and they heard Anora was
no, come on now.
Jesus, your name is really annoying because I'm putting M and S for Mike and Scotty, but I can't even put M or S.
Put G for Guillermo. How about that?
Do that, okay. And J for Jessica. Okay, let me just tell you that right now, and none of these are minus money. Aline is the odds-on favorite to win at plus 150. But again, plus 150, which means nobody knows what's happening.
Yep.
A nudge, that's what I want to call it. I used to know a guy named Nudge, is actually third. The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent is in second. And,
Dave,
that's it.
Where are you getting your numbers?
DraftKings.
Okay, so you're on.
I'm betting this on Thursday. You can bet in New Jersey. So once I'm in New Jersey Thursday, I will be making these bets. And I will bet on this one for sure because everything's plus money. So if you get it right, it's good. Right. It's not like you have to put up $3,000 to $100 or some of them.
Where does DraftKings get their information?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried.
Where does DraftKings get the fact that the Jets
anything.
are favored by 3 when everybody knows they stink?
Right.
Who knows? It's Robert De Niro's character in Casino.
Okay.
He even knew if the quarterback was on cocaine.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Well, actually, what I was going to ask you is what was last year's? Because we always what happened last year with the odds in terms of winning. Did you look at Vegas's record?
Once I lose, I don't think about it.
That's
at all.
great.
That's a good.
That's
For this year, I'll make sure of that. I'll make sure. Well, now I have them all written down, so I'll check. Okay. The next one is documentary short. Documentary short. We have 5. There they are. Death by Numbers. 4 years after being shot with an AR-15 in her high school, Samantha Fuentes reckons with existential questions of hatred and justice as she prepares to confront her shooter. It's a Parkland school person. That sounds totally fucking interesting. I Am Ready Warden. John Henry Ramirez is convicted of murder and sentenced to death in the state of Texas. During his incarnation, Ramirez tries to reach out to his victim's son while also preparing to say goodbye to his family. That sounds awful. MTV documentaries and distributed by Paramount. So it's got a lot behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Incident reconstructs a 2018 police shooting in Chicago, reassembling the event and its immediate aftermath from a variety of sources, including surveillance, CCTV, dashboard, and body-worn cameras as a synchronized split-screen montage. That sounds annoying, and that was made 2 years ago. Instruments of a Beating Heart. First graders in the Tokyo Public Elementary School are presented with a challenge for the final semester, performing Ode to Joy at the ceremony for the new incoming first graders. Ayami, who often struggles to keep up with the group, is determined to play a major part, the big drum. Oh, that is not going to win. That's edited down from a feature film in Japan. You know all this.
I didn't see it, but I heard.
The Only Girl in the Orchestra. Oren O'Brien, a trailblazing double bassist, became the New York Philharmonic's first female musician in 1966, hired by Leonard Bernstein. Now 87 and recently retired, she reflects on her remarkable career, vaulting a quiet, supportive role, loved ones and students. The documentary is by her niece, Monty O'Brien, and it's on Netflix.
Yes.
We have to take that into consideration. Now, I have checked here Death by Numbers because I think that's the most interesting one. So I'm going between that, I Am Ready Warden, and The Only Girl in the Orchestra. So I'm going to wait. Maybe can you go first?
Yeah, I'm going to go with I Am Ready Warden.
Okay.
The Henny Youngman documentary.
Memo?
I kind of feel like you're probably right, but I'm gonna go with Only Girl in the Orchestra because it's such a feel good.
Did you watch it?
I did watch it. I didn't think it was that great,
It's not that good.
but it's very much what
Again, I couldn't even believe it got a nomination.
this is the Oscars we're talking about.
Mike?
Oof, I haven't seen any of them. I was gonna go with Only Girl until Scotty said what he said. So I'm gonna go with Death by Numbers.
Yeah.
I will say I saw Incident and it was amazing. I would pick that since you're asking me to make a division. I'm telling you, Incident should win.
I'm going to go Death by Numbers. I'm going to stick with what I have here, and I'm the only one choosing that, right? So here's the
I
story.
said Death by Numbers also.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's what I have the M for.
He's losing his
So
mind.
I Am Ready Warden is the number one thing. Again, plus money, so there's no odds on favorite. A week late says Incident. Number 2 is The Only Girl in the Orchestra, plus 260. Death by Numbers, number 3 at plus 370. So I don't mind taking a chance on that. I feel like that's a great story. I mean, they're all really good stories, but Death by Numbers seems intense.
Anonymous said Incident was really good, which I agree.
Oh, so did A Week Late as well, I believe.
There you go.
Cammy, nobody knows nothing about them mostly. So Anonymous said also Dave is right, Death by Numbers. So she's choosing that too. Okay, let's move on. We got a lot to do.
Okay.
We could slow down once we get through these, ones where I'm making the descriptions.
Really? We could
But,
possibly slow down from this?
Are you saying it's going too slow? Well, that's because I have to read all this stuff. Otherwise, we need to, get some. Nobody knows. Nobody's seen anything.
Okay.
Are you mad?
I'm not.
Do you not like the way this is going?
It's a wonderful
No,
we do
it's
this
good.
every year.
Dave Juskow is nothing if not thorough.
pace.
Yes. All right. So we're going to Best Animated Short. We're starting with Beautiful Men. Scotty's favorite. The insecurities of three bald brothers. Well, now Scotty's out. The insecurities of three bald brothers intensify during their stay in an Istanbul hotel for hair transplants, which is hilarious because I was certainly thinking of doing that,
Yeah.
as I know a lot.
When I
of guys
saw this
are.
and I thought of you a lot.
Yeah.
It looks like Bobby Kelly, Bill Burr, and Louis C.K.
Now that's
Where's
a
the
show.
photo?
It's up
Oh,
there.
up top.
In the Shadow of Cyprus, living in a house by the sea with his daughter, a former captain who has post-traumatic stress disorder leads a tough and secluded life. 2023 Iranian and won the Tribeca Film Festival. not interested. Magic candies. The other kids at the park never asked Dong Dong to play. That's okay. He's fine just playing marbles on his own. One day, he buys a bag of colorful candies instead of new marbles. The first time he pops one of them into his mouth, his old sofa starts to talk to him. The two share an unexpected conversation before the sweet melts away. As it happens, the people, animals, and objects in Dong Dong's life have a lot to say. With each candy, he discovers new voices and perspectives, including his own. Didn't
That's a
Nick
spoiler.
Park do that? Something like that already?
No, I don't
Not
think
interested.
so.
Wander to Wonder. In the 1980s, Mary, Billy Budd, and Fumbleton starred in the children's television program Wander to Wonder. They are left alone in the studio after the show's originator passed away. That sounds interesting. And then Yuck. Couples kissing on the mouth are gross, and the worst is you can't miss them. When people are about to kiss, their lips become all pink and shiny. Little Leo laughs at them, just like all the kids at the summer camp, but he has a secret he won't tell his friends. His own mouth has actually begun glistening. In reality, Leo desperately wants to give kissing a try. Wow. Okay, for this one, best animated short, I am just going with Wander to Wonder.
Do you have a reason for
I will
that?
tell you my reasons.
Oh, all right.
After real, you people
Got
make
it.
the picks.
I'm going with Beautiful Men. It was the pick on. It seems to be the number one pick from various sources I looked at.
Huh, that's interesting. I saw all 5 of these.
Wow.
Yeah. And Beautiful Men was kind of interesting, but not that
Okay.
good. I would say my favorite, I'll give my favorite first, is Magic Candies. That was actually really, really cool and different and interesting. But I feel like Yuck is like the feel good favorite.
Oh.
That was my feeling from like a non-artsy point of view.
Mike?
I'm gonna go with Yuck as well because they picked the feel good horseshit ones. So
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, so everybody made their picks. I will tell you the only reason, because I have nothing in this whatsoever, as I'm picking Wonder to Wonder, it's the odds-on favorite. So there was no rhyme or reason to it. It's minus 250 for some reason, and everywhere I've gone, it seems like everybody's picking it. And since I just don't know, that's the one I'm going to go with.
It's a twisted animated. It's funny. It's weird and twisted. So
Oh, Anonymous said she liked Yuck. I'm sure it's good,
I like the.
but
that's probably good.
I just get the feeling I don't know why they won't pick. Remember last year, wasn't there one called I Like Dick or something?
Yeah, it was I Like Dick. No, what? No, was it really?
Yeah, right? Remember that one?
It was the one about that was that was like a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
Huh.
That wasn't a feel good one. The one that won last year was
wanted them to pick it badly, but there was no way.
the one that was the one that probably should have won,
Right.
and the one that won was the horseshit feel good one, and that was
That
a
John
Hallmark.
Lennon thing, right?
The Hallmark card turned into a movie.
Oh,
So.
okay. Okay, so we are moving on to Best International Feature.
You know, the Oscars are this Sunday.
Yes.
Are we going to be done before the
Oh my
Oscars
God.
start?
What do you want me to do? We have to read it so we get a perspective, so the audience gets a perspective on
Man,
everything.
we only see
Nobody's
each other
seen it.
once a year. I want to enjoy this
I
time.
know.
There's only 2 more, sections
I
to
always
go
get
where I
sad
have to
when
read
Scotty
the
leaves.
stuff, and then we can have a regular conversation.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, and
Timothy-
Scotty and his Timothy Chalamet
this is a big
shirt.
fucking year for
Well,
me.
we're going to
Come on
get to that
now.
in a second. All right, just relax.
Jessica's got a whole presentation.
It is but it is a big year for Scotty
Right.
in the fact that Timothy Chalamet is in 2 Oscar-nominated Best
2.
Pictures.
Count 'em.
Of
too.
course, only
2.
nominated for 1, but
Right, but he's in
Yeah.
2 of them. It's
the
incredible.
first time he's been nominated since 2018. You know,
for the Call Me by
He's not
Your
even like
Man.
12. How old is he?
he is
29?
29.
29.
Yeah,
I'm also well
29.
grossed on,
and he
well
has not-
versed on.
He hasn't not been nominated since I think it's been about 2,550 days. Since,
Oh,
since he
when
lost
he was like
the,
19.
since he lost the Oscar.
Who did he
for
lose
Call Me-
to?
Gary Oldman.
Oh, Gary Little Old Man. All right, Best International Feature. We start with I'm Still Here from Brazil. A mother is forced to reinvent herself when her family's life is shattered by an act of arbitrary violence during the tightening grip of a military dictatorship in Brazil in 1971. Amelia Perez, we all know about this one, follows 4 remarkable women. I don't know how remarkable they are in Mexico, each pursuing their own happiness. Cartel leader Amelia enlists unappreciated lawyer Rita to help fake her death so she can finally live authentically as her true self. We all know the horribleness of that horrible trans woman that hates everyone.
Including her own co-star.
Isn't that great?
That's the best
Selena
one.
Gomez, right? Yeah, isn't that great? And that's why she really blew it for anyone who's trans. Flo. from Latvia, where Dr. Doom is from. Cat is a solitary animal, but as its
Latveria.
home is, what is it?
It's Latveria where he's from.
Oh, I always say
Latvia's a real country.
Right, that's
Latveria's
what I thought. That's why I was confused how they got away with that. But that makes more sense. Cat is a solitary animal, but as its home is devastated by a great flood, he finds refuge on a boat populated by various species and will have to team up with them despite their differences. From Germany, the seed of the sacred fig. Investigating Judge Iman grapples with paranoia amid political unrest in Tehran. When his gun vanishes, he suspects his wife and daughters, imposing draconian measures that strain family ties as societal rules crumble. Yipes. The Girl with the Needle in Denmark, Copenhagen, 1919. I'm already bored. A young worker finds herself unemployed and pregnant. She meets Dagmar, who runs an underground adoption agency. A strong connection grows, but her world shatters when she stumbles on the shocking truth behind her work. It would be better if she met Dag Wood, then he could make her some sandwiches. That's an old school reference. I'm going to do my Norman Fellow on me.
And name the cartoon.
Blondie.
Thank you.
Okay, so best international feature. I have that. I have the listing, by the way we're going here, in case you want.
Oh, look at that. It's helpful.
Okay, I have I'm Still Here as the one.
Wow.
Yeah, because I think Amelia Perez is finished.
I'm going with you 100%. I'm going with I'm Still Here. I'm also saying that this would have been the category where Amelia Perez probably had its best shot.
Absolutely.
It's not getting anything. And we'll talk about this when we get to Best Actress, but this Oscar will honor I forget her name, I'm sorry, the actress who was nominated for Best Actress, but this is the way to honor.
Fernanda
Yeah,
Torres.
yeah. So yeah, I'm with you there.
Huh. This is a tough one.
Yes, it is.
So I saw all of these, and I'm Still Here is amazing. Seed of the Sacred Fig is even better. It's
Really?
so freaking good. Yeah, it is one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
Well, I see 3 hot girls in the photos. So maybe I'll.
And that's exactly why I was referring to that.
Of course, they could say the same thing about Amelia Perez, but there's a secret.
No, they're all amazing. Actually,
Wait,
Amelia Perez was probably the worst one of the 5. It just wasn't.
That's
that
what I've
interesting.
heard lately. You know?
It was fine.
You haven't seen it?
Nope, I won't see it. I could have, and I was like, I don't want to watch
It's
it.
on like Netflix.
I just
Yeah.
don't care.
It's not bad.
I just didn't want to watch it.
It's a phenomenal story. It's just not a good movie.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not for guys. I don't wanna talk about it.
Right, but you should see it though.
Right.
Son of a bitch, walked right into it. Walked right into it again. Did it
Yeah.
again.
No, it's true. I agree. It's a good story. It's not a good movie.
Right.
It's not a bad movie. Flow is freaking amazing, but because it's animated feature, I feel like it gets in there. But it is you should see it. The cat is
I
incredible.
know. I was afraid that obviously I want to see it, but I heard it was a little sad, and then I got upset.
It's sad, but it's also happy. It's amazing. It's so good. There's no dialogue. It's just a masterpiece. It's really good. But I'm gonna go with The Girl with the Needle, which
You're an
is
idiot.
no.
Go ahead.
I feel like that blew away at Cannes, and I was blown away when I saw it. It's incredible. It's like the best.
Mike,
Amazing.
I don't know. There's woman staring defiantly, woman staring angrily, woman staring sadly, and woman staring with a secret,
good point.
And a
That's
cat.
the best way to put it.
and a cat.
Also, Mike, woman in quotes at one point.
Oh, that's the one with a secret.
Yeah.
I agree with Memo. I think Flow is the only one I saw actually, and it is really good. But I think I'm Still Here is going to win.
Okay. I will tell you the odds-on favorite is Amelia Perez still to this day.
Still?
Really?
Yeah, that's what the bookies are saying, but they
Okay.
don't know a lot of stuff. But that's the odds-on favorite, and the next one is I'm Still
Okay.
Here at plus.
Oh, I've got a
110.
question.
Now, here's the thing about I'm Still Here. I'm Still Here was plus 450, meaning you put up $100, you win 450,
Right.
and it went all the way down to 110. That tells me something.
Oh, but Amelia Perez didn't change. That's weird.
It might have changed. It might have been minus a lot more. I didn't check. I just noticed that one went down substantially.
Right.
So that's why I noticed. You know what? Next year I should check when they make the announcement, see where it is, and then
Right.
see where they all
Well, wait.
change.
My question is, when that whole scandal came out, had people already been voting?
No.
No,
Well, yes. Well, maybe they were voting, but
Because you
that's a
can't
good
revoke
question.
your vote.
Oh, I don't know. I get the
I
feeling
don't
people vote
Think
late.
some
I think
memo.
once they do it, they wait till the last minute because they want to watch them.
I know
or
when
just
voting
wait.
stopped, and that was last Tuesday, but I don't think it had even started because we've
Yeah.
known about this scandal for
For a
quite some
while.
time at this point.
Yeah,
You know,
It's the best. We've been talking about it on this show, and it's really awesome. Anonymous says, Memo, did we not explain to you how this works? Right? That's great. Thank you. And Scruffy's saying cookies. Mike, you picked and everything.
Are we
so
done?
we're
I'm
yes.
still here. That's what I picked.
Now we will go best documentary feature.
Got it.
And we have 5, and here we go. No Other Land. This film made by Palestinian Israeli collective shows the destruction of the occupied West Bank's by Israeli soldiers in the alliance which develops between Palestine activist Bazil and Israeli journalist Yuval. Porcelain War. Under roaring fighter jets, Ukrainian artists Slava, Anya, and Audrey choose to stay behind, defiantly finding beauty amid destruction. They show that although it's easy to make people afraid, it's hard to destroy their passion for living. This won the Sundance Film Festival Grand Jury Prize.
Mm-hmm.
The soundtrack for the movie features music by Ukrainian folk ethno-chaos band Daka Braka. Now, they're good.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
really good.
Black Box Diaries. Journalist Shiori Ito. Oh, this sounded really good. Journalist Shiori Ito investigates her own sexual assault, seeking to prosecute the high-profile offender. Her quest becomes a landmark case exposing Japan's outdated judicial and societal systems. I was reading about it. The perpetrator was Noriyaki Yamaguchi, then Washington, D.C. bureau chief of the Tokyo Broadcasting System. This started the Me Too movement in Japan.
Right.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Soundtrack to a coup d'etat. How do you pronounce that?
Coup d'etat.
Oh, a coup d'etat. I should know that.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz and decolonization are entwined in this historical roller coaster that rewrites the Cold War episode that led musicians Abbey Lincoln and Max Roach to crash the UN Security Council in protest against the murder of Patrice Lumumba. And I think Max Roach was obviously the creator of The Little Rascals.
That's right. What?
Oh, that's Hal Roach. Sorry, I get confused. I was all ready to vote for this, but I guess I got it wrong. And Sugarcane. An investigation into abuse and missing children at a Canadian Indian residential school sparks a reckoning on the nearby Sugarcane Reserve. It won the Grand Jury Prize at Sundance for directing. Best documentary feature. Scotty, you want to go first this time?
Porcelain War.
Nice.
And I don't have any explanation.
Well, is that what all the websites?
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
that's interesting. Well, it's weird. That's the one I didn't see. I saw the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
Scruffy says Coop.
You're right. Black Box Diaries is freaking amazing. You should see that.
Looks like it's good.
Really good.
And that girl's kind of hot too. I looked her up.
Which is actually one of the really interesting parts of the story.
Oh.
Because usually the patriarchy punishes you if you're attractive and young, right? When you're like, anyway, you should watch the film. It's amazing. I think Coup d'etat is with the jazz and the American history and all this stuff. It's like a very
here we go again.
Yeah.
Scotty,
I think
man,
that's
it's just
no. I think that's how it's going to be. I think that's what Hollywood.
I
will
really
like.
hope that happens and everybody. Well, Emma was right, but
I'm not picking the one that I think is the best.
are you sure?
Yeah, the one I would have if I would go with No Other Land. I think that was amazing, but I think
Mike, your
soundtrack to
thoughts?
Coup d'etat.
I'm going to pick Porcelain War, but I want to see soundtrack to Coup d'etat with the Little Rascal soundtrack playing.
Yes.
Now that
And
you're talking.
Buckwheat,
See,
yeah.
Mike gets it. All right, so I had Porcelain War that I was going to do it, and I have subsequently changed it for some reason to Sugarcane. I don't know why. It's not the favorite is No Other Land, but I don't think that'll win. So Porcelain War is the second favorite.
Yeah.
And I'm taking a chance at plus 700 on Sugarcane because you got to take a risk.
Okay.
Black Box Diaries is the most expensive, where you'd win a fortune if for
Right.
some reason that won.
Sugarcane was very like cut and dry. I'm surprised that you'd go with that one.
Well, I really don't know anything about it. I was just kind of going with I got to take one upset because you want to win some money. So you
So
think I
what's
should
good-
change? You think I should change my vote?
I
to
don't know. I
Porcelain
don't think
War?
anybody would get excited about Sugarcane, whereas Coup d'etat feels like a very Oscar loving film. But
Well,
you guys think I'm crazy.
I'll
so-
stick with what I have. All right. Now, what's the next one, Mike? Best original song. Now we get to some fun of songs that no one's ever heard of before, ever. Best original songs are no more fun. And they say Black Box is on Paramount in the USA a week late, says.
Oh,
Scruffy also says Memo knows his shit and does his homework.
thank you, Scruffy. Thank you.
Anonymous is saying Elton John. Right. So we have The Journey. Oh, Diane Warren. She's so due. For the 688, Never Too Late, Elton John, Brandy Carlisle, El Mal from Amelia Perez, and Amelia Perez also has Mi Camino, and Like a Bird from Sing Sing.
Elton John looks like he's disgusted hugging her. He does not look happy.
Yeah, he does. Well,
Is it
she's so
really?
hot. He doesn't care for that.
He's just
He's wearing his toupee
like,
too.
I don't want to hold this.
Oh no, he likes her.
All right, Memo, do you want to go first this time?
So you're saying which one I think will win? Probably.
Yes, which one you think?
I know.
This guy
Well, I know
loses.
because I think. I mean, I thought all the songs were really bad.
They're all bad.
Yeah,
exactly.
They were just all terrible.
Times have changed.
So I guess if
Remember,
I have to
even
guess-
say you, say me, and that's not even a good one, but at least we remember it.
Terrible.
that's a good song.
What about Against All Odds? Phil,
That's
you
a
know,
good
where
song.
are these
Yeah,
songs?
that's a
Where are
great
these
song.
songs? El Mal. El Mal.
I don't even know.
Thank
I
you.
don't think that's the
I think
song.
you
really
just
racist.
offended half the. half
Oh,
your listeners.
mostly just the Mexican sitting here.
I guess I'm gonna go with Elton John because
You're going to go with Elton John.
yeah,
Um,
I feel like Amelia got canceled double, so yeah.
I'm going to go with El Mal. That is the odds-on favorite, and I'm going to stick with it.
See, that's funny. That would have been the one I would have chosen just from my own personal opinion. Now I'm like not thinking that way because you guys told me not to. Now you're going with El Mal. What does that mean?
It's okay. Scotty?
Okay, so I did lie before when I realized I actually did choose one winner from Amelia Perez, and this is the category. I'm going with El Mal. I'll point out that it won the Golden Globe, and it also won the Critics' Choice. It is a very hard category for El Mal to win because it's up against a song within its own movie,
Yeah.
and of course up against Elton John. The others don't matter, as we know. Certainly not Diane Warren, who always loses. But I'm going to go with
Always.
El Mal.
Yeah. Mike?
Yeah, El Mal. I don't know. I don't know any of the songs actually.
That is hilarious.
So, yeah, I mean, so El Mal's the favorite, the odds-on favorite at minus 310. And the next one is Diane Warren at plus 500.
Oh, not.
I mean, that's a
Elton
big
John?
difference. No, Elton John's number 3.
Okay.
Plus 800, which isn't a bad one to choose if you want to take a chance, you know?
Mhm.
So, but we, most of us went with, except for you went with the Elton John. Which
It's funny.
think
I
was,
actually went with El Mal from my own gut, but then I second guessed myself.
I think it's good. Mike, let's go to the next one. Oh, Anonymous says he's still standing. Nicely done. Best original score.
Okay.
This is stupid. I'm going with The Brutalist. I have no idea why. No reason. They're all horrible. Well, Wicked is fucking awesome, but it's not there for the score.
Right.
Well, it is here for this.
No, but I'm
Right.
saying
There's
I don't
not
think
much of
that's
a
how
score,
people
right.
think about it. You know,
It like barely. You have to get 33% of the film.
it's pretty fucked up that they don't have anything nominated Best Original Song from Wicked.
Wait, can you guys tell me why? Can you go over that?
Yeah, to qualify, the score has to cover at least 33% of the film.
So Wicked.
Wicked
here.
and Amelia Perez both barely passed that mark, but they did.
Oh,
Why did somebody think they deserved being nominated? I have no idea. Like, neither of them are that great scores, but
okay. Because I would think that would be the natural. You know, that people will be inclinated to go to Wicked. But listen, I'm not either. I'm going with The Brutalist.
I'm going. Okay, I'll say first. I think Conclave was the best score out of these 5.
No,
Okay.
I don't even remember it being music. I saw that in the movies, and I don't remember there even being any music.
Yeah, it was just the most interesting one. I don't
Mhm.
think any of them were that great. But
Wait,
out of the
was The Brutalist jazz? I can't
Mm,
remember.
I
the
don't
score at this
remember.
point.
no, I don't think it was jazz.
Was
I
it
think
classical?
It was kind of just like one of those instrumental-y sort
Okay.
of scores.
Okay.
I'll go with The Brutalist too. I don't think it's that great, but I think you guys are right.
Okay.
Mike.
I'm gonna go with Wild Robot. I think it's the one that had like real music.
Mm-hmm.
It did have real music. That's true.
Okay. Oh, we forgot to ask. Oh, right.
Oh,
I'm
you
sorry,
said you went-
everybody. I usually go with the
Okay.
chat room too, and
The Peanut Gallery.
I'll go back and get all your stuff when I redo it. Okay, everybody. And I'll check the chat.
Good job, Jay.
Let's go to the next one.
So wait, what did the odds guys say?
Oh, I'm sorry. The
With the
Brutalist is
Brutalist.
favored by minus 400
Yeah.
by a lot, and the next one is the Wild Robot.
Dave, just out of curiosity, do you happen to have a name? Sorry, do you happen to have a name next to the Brutalist who scored it?
No, I
Someone we
I
know?
didn't bother.
Okay.
Wait, I do. Daniel Bloomberg. Sorry, I did. I knew
Okay.
I knew I got smart this year and put everybody's name up there, but I don't recognize any of the names.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like Hans Zimmer or anything.
Yeah. I
Right.
was just curious.
Yeah, there's nobody we know. What's the next category, Mike? Best visual stupid effects. We have Alien, Romulus, which I heard is really good. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Better Man, which that could be
That's
Kingdom
the
of the
Robbie
Planet of the Apes
Williams.
too. Wicked and Dune. Best visual effects. I have chosen Dune Part 2.
Okay, I am going with the Timothy Chalamet movie Dune Part 2.
Wait, that's how your heart feels, or is that what you
Memo,
think the
this is a whole
website
nother
said?
thing.
Memo,
Don't
what's
even
the
start
difference?
there. It doesn't matter. You know how it
What's
works.
the
I'm just
difference?
curious.
He's allowed to do this.
All right,
You're
all
not.
right. So first of all, I'll surprise you. I saw Better Man, and it was really good. I went to see it with Rachel, not Rachel Feinstein,
Oh,
and
Rachel who?
a friend of ours, old friend. Anyway, it was great. It was amazing.
He's like up to something.
But anyway, I
Oh
also
my
think
God.
Dune.
Wait, are you talking about blonde Rachel?
Mm-hmm.
You're still friendly with her?
Yeah,
How's she doing?
she's doing good,
She
and
ever
she
asked
loves.
about
She
me?
loves. Yeah, she said how
She loved Better Man.
She loved. She wanted to really watch it. I was like, I'll go see it with you. So because the DJ had a screen.
She's married, right?
She is married. Yeah.
Is she happy?
Yeah, she seems. I don't know. That's why I didn't say her last name.
I always liked her.
Yeah, she's doing good, and she asked about you and said, "How's your buddy Jessica doing?" Also, Chris Trudeau. She asked about Chris Trudeau.
Just about me and Chris Trudeau.
Yeah.
Do you know what a hostile gesture that is to me? All right,
But,
so wait, what are you going with?
Anyway, I'm going with Dune, but I'm going to say Better Man surprised me at how good it was.
Mike?
I'm tossed up between Dune and Planet of the Apes. But I'm going to say Dune.
I mean, Mike, Dune's going to have more momentum.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, okay.
Also, there's 2 ape movies that they're going to cancel each other out.
That's
That's
great.
an excellent point.
That's very funny.
where we have
The
a
ape
big
vote was
decision.
split.
I see 2 Dunes with the chat room.
Scott, did you like Dune Part 2?
No.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
I had no idea what was going on, to be honest with you.
Best sound.
I knew what was going on. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, so
you're-
here is the story. We get our first Timothy Chalamet. Actual Timothy Chalamet, none of this Dune nonsense, because I couldn't even think about watching any of that stuff except for him.
Wait, you didn't see Dune?
No,
Oh,
I can't wait never to see it in my lifetime because that first one from the 80s just fucks me up. So
yeah.
Well, that's a little different experience.
I am going with, get ready. I'm going best sound. I'm going to go with the fucking Complete Unknown because I feel like it was awesome. I thought the sound was excellent, and I think I'm just going with the song factor. I mean, Wicked was really good, but a Complete Unknown is a little more complicated to get right. You got to get it right, and
Well, sound
that's
is
my choice.
sound design.
I know,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm going with. I'm
Huh.
going with it. I'm going with it.
Okay. For best sound, I'm going with the Timothy Chalamet movie Dune Part 2.
Okay.
It is a Timothy category. I'm with Scotty. I think Dune had the best sound design. Purely sound design.
I
Yeah.
heard all of it.
I heard all of it too.
Mike?
I agree. I think that's the one that had like real sound design.
And it looks like I see 2 Complete Unknowns for sound. On
Yeah, they went with
I'll
that.
go with that. Okay, so here's the story, and this is kind of interesting. Dune is the odds-on favorite, minus
Yeah.
400. However, this is not just my reasoning for picking, and I do believe in this, but a Complete Unknown is number 2. It's plus 350, and it is down from 1,100 last week.
Now, why would that be? Like, what does that even mean?
I don't know how they figure it out, but it means that I guess people are talking about maybe a Complete Unknown. I don't know if there's some sort of exit poll or something that these guys do, but they know their shit.
Well, a lot of people are talking about a Complete Unknown because of Timothy Chalamet's performance. Is that what you mean,
Timothy
Dave?
Chalamet's in he plays the Dylan role. I didn't even recognize him in that. That's
What?
right. Sorry. I thought he was somebody else. Okay.
Must be the nose.
Let's go on to the next one. Best makeup and hairstyling. What a fun category this is. Okay. We have Nosferatu, which is picking up some steam, A Different Man, Amelia Perez, The Substance, and Wicked. You guys go first. Memo, you go first.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm going with Wicked.
You're going with Wicked. Best makeup. Makes a lot of sense. Makes
Yeah.
a lot of fucking
It's a
sense.
traditional one. It also was good.
Okay, I'm going with The Substance just because obviously the hair and makeup was so in your face,
Yeah.
especially as the movie moves along.
Mike?
Wicked. They're gonna give it to all the wigs they put in that thing.
The wigs win.
I am going with The Substance because it is a heavy odds-on favorite
Okay.
at minus $1,400. So
Okay.
clearly it's the one. I don't know why people like it so much. I mean, well, we'll talk about the movies later, but
What's Wicked compared to minus?
Wicked is plus 600. It's number 2.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So it's right there. There could be a case made, but for some reason I get the feeling something's up with The Substance. So what's the next one, Mike? I hope they're getting more exciting. Okay, best film editing. Here's a classic one. We have Conclave with Nick Emerson, Sean Baker, which is quite amazing because he's the director and editor of Nora. David Jean for The Brutalist.
He also wrote it, didn't he?
Sean Baker?
Yeah.
Yes, he did everything.
Okay.
Myron Kirstein for Wicked, and Juliette Welfing for Amelia Perez. Best film editing. Mike, do you want to go first in this one at all?
Oh yeah, I'll go with The Brutalist.
You go with The Brutalist. I am also picking The Brutalist. But I hate myself for doing it because I fucking hate that movie. Scotty?
I knew you would hate The Brutalist. Okay, I'm going to go really traditional here. I'm going with Conclave on this one.
Nice.
I do have the Conclave in some other categories, and I think, anyway.
Guillermo?
I am also going with Conclave.
Nice.
I agree.
Okay.
I think that was the best editing.
I see Conclave in here and The Brutalist, so I'll figure it out if they do something else. Okay, the odds-on favorite at all plus money.
Probably The Brutalist.
No, it's Conclave.
Oh, wow.
It's plus 140. The Brutalist is plus 700,
Mhm.
so it's totally worth a play. Honora is actually plus 150, but I can't imagine that will work.
Yeah.
So it's either The Brutalist or Conclave. And even though I love Conclave and I hate The Brutalist, that's probably where they'll give it to a 4-hour and then you say to yourself, a 4-hour fucking movie, where's the editor?
Right.
So
Where's the editor?
It's so frustrating. Okay, let's go to the next one. Best costume design. I thought we already did that. They're all so alike. All right. I am hands down on this one. I'm going Wicked. I have no problem with that. Wicked's got to win something. Who is that? Paul Tazewell is the person. A guy did the costume.
I also want to say that he has won some of the others. I'm with you. I'm also going with Wicked.
Yeah, me too. I don't get why Conclave is nominated. It's like the same. Everybody wears the same one outfit.
Yeah,
I
good
don't
point.
get like why.
Also, they're just based on historical reference.
Right, I'm
It's
like,
yeah, that's
we're
the robe
done.
that the Cardinals
Right.
wear.
It took 2 hours to figure that one out. Yeah.
Mike, what about you?
What's the one on the bottom left?
Oh, that's Gladiator 2.
Oh, I forgot that even came out. And then the top right's Nosferatu.
That's Nosferatu, yes.
I'm gonna go with that.
Okay, nice. That's good because here's the story. Costume design. Wicked is hands down the number one favorite at 2,000, and number 2 is Conclave. Go figure. 3 is Nosferatu at plus 1,400, A Complete Unknown, and then Gladiator 2. Now, see, when I first was doing this, before I looked anything up, I wanted to pick A Complete Unknown because I thought that was actually really
costume.
Yeah, because there was something really perfect about it. And I know it's kind of easy to just go to a thrift store and
Yeah,
do all that
like,
stuff,
it's
but
easy to go.
I don't know. It's like Wicked. Although I love the movie and I love the costumes, it just seems like the other one was harder. I don't know why.
It is difficult to make everything period accurate.
Yeah.
Well, like for set design, I agree. But like for costumes,
Well, set design that shouldn't win. That shouldn't even be nominated because they're going to talk about if they're sitting around Cafe Wa. We're sitting above Cafe Wa, and they weren't using Cafe Wa. Go fuck your set design.
Well,
that did not look like fucking this street. Sorry.
well, okay. Well, they filmed a lot
I
of
heard in New Jersey, right?
around Hoboken and Jersey.
Oh, they did,
City.
huh?
Yeah, because there was just more.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, here we are, right where they're supposed to have filmed it. So it's difficult to watch the movie and be like, come on.
But they can't use it.
All
because
this space that he had walking around. I'm like, oh my God, I hate you.
Yeah, but you have to have these long shots.
You're just sticking for Timothy Chalamet, please. We know what you're up to, Scotty. We're
Scotty's
not
correct.
idiots.
I agree with Scott.
You agree like an idiot.
it's
Mike, what's the next one? Make it something fun. No more nonsense.
gonna be production.
Oh, best cinematography. All right. This is something.
Look at
What do
that
we have?
Shot of Timothy Chalamet kneeling with the camera guy.
Yeah, I thought he would like that. That's why he did it. So we have Dune 2, The Brutalist, Maria.
Maria.
This is cinematography. I wish this was in order. It's hard to find.
Maria.
I got
I
it.
know. Why
And,
did you like make
Amelia
us do like a
Perez. Hey,
scavenger?
I did it the way it is. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? This is the way it worked out.
Dave,
And a stupid Amelia Perez.
what are you going with?
Best cinematography. Unfortunately, I'm going with The Brutalist. That's what everybody says. Fucking stupid fucking movie. Fucking hate it so much.
Okay, this is
I'm just trying to win. I'm trying to win.
Listen, this is a hard category because it's up against Timothy Chalamet's June Part 2, but
Yeah.
I am going with the
funny every
Brutalist.
time.
Wait, what?
I'm going with the Brutalist.
Wow.
He wants
yeah.
to win, you idiot. You
I-
see how it works?
No, because he's been choosing Timothy for the other.
No,
Um,
I literally have it.
I am also going with a Brutalist, and not because I mean, I do think it's going to win, but also I actually think it was the best cinematography, even though I also hated the movie.
The Brutalist?
Yeah,
You hated it, yeah.
but it was beautifully shot.
Mike,
It
your
was
thoughts?
great.
Brutalist.
Okay. And
It's,
so we're
it's
all
the
going with that.
beautifulest.
And we'll see.
Can you? How does he pronounce his name? The Brutalist. guy.
LOL.
Yeah.
LOL Crawley.
Lil Crawley. Maybe I spelt it wrong. I don't know.
Lil Crawley.
Okay.
Lil Crawley. I know. I want to get to these movies and why I.
He was also a real little rascal.
Okay,
Lil
what is the
Crawley.
next one, Michael? Best production design.
Yeah, this should be on to the right.
All right. Scotty, you go first on this one. have a
Okay,
surprise on
I'm
this one.
going with Wicked on this
Yeah.
one.
Smart. Mike, what about you?
I have to say, Wicked as well.
Okay.
Guillermo?
Yeah, wicked.
And I'm taking Nosferatu,
Wow.
which
Because of your little Vegas guy.
yeah, I'm taking a chance here because Wicked picked up some steam this week. It's plus 500. Wicked
Mhm.
is the odds-on favorite, and
I'm kind of impressed by how
Scruffy.
many nominations Nosferatu has.
yeah, so maybe they'll give it something. So
Right.
I'm taking a chance, and it's plus money, and it's number 2. Number 3 is The Brutalist. 4 is Conclave and Dune.
I
The
agree. With,
Timothy Chalamet's Dune Part 2 is 5.
I agree with Scruffy Bones. I think if I was choosing what I thought was the nicest, Brutalist was the best production design.
I hate everything about that movie.
I mean, it was what. I mean, I agree with you. I hated the movie, but it was so beautifully done.
yeah, I
that, like-
suppose so. All right, we'll talk about these in a second. Let's go to the next one, Mike. Best animated feature. Where are we? Okay. Best animated feature. Now, we have Wild Robot, Wallace and Gromit, always hilarious. Flow, Inside Out 2, and Memoir of a Snail. I have no issues here picking Flow. Because it was nominated for Best International and Best Animated, I think this is where it wins.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the odds are that the Wild Robot will win.
That's right. Those are the correct odds. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're picking
Yes,
that?
I am.
Okay. Memo?
My gut was also saying Wild Robot, but Flow is so freaking good. And like you said, Jusko, I think I'm gonna take a chance on Flo.
Yeah, Mike, what about you?
I agree with Flo.
Yeah, the thing is, it's plus money, so I'm actually going to bet actual money on this. I think it has a major chance. I had no idea it was nominated for Best International Feature too.
Yeah.
And usually, when something like that happens, it can't win Best International. But if an animated film is nominated for Best International Feature, it sounds like it must be spectacular, like you said it was.
It was great.
So I don't know what this Wild Robot is, and I don't think anybody's seen it. I think the only thing people have actually seen is probably Inside Out 2. And that is
Memoir of a
discussed
Snail was
anime.
great. That was a good movie.
Inside Out 2 is last
for
on the list.
Our folks who are listening, check out Memoir of a Snail.
Wallace and Gromit is last?
No. I don't know. Wallace and Gromit is third.
Oh, okay.
Okay, where I see some anonymous says Inside Out 2 and Scruffy Bones says Robot.
I can see where Inside Out 2 could win. It got great reviews. It's made hundreds of millions of dollars.
Stupid.
It's not.
What's the next one?
Shut Down.
Best adapted screenplay. Now we are getting somewhere. Now
Ooh.
this is where I
Okay.
feel my boys will finally win. I am going with Conclave.
Okay, I am also going with Conclave.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
So okay, I'll say I think if just going on it, I mean Conclave was amazing. Nickel
Yes.
Boys was also incredible, and I feel like Hollywood may go with Nickel Boys, but
Mhm.
Conclave was I'm gonna go with Nickel Boys.
Okay,
That's right.
Mike.
I'm guessing that's probably coming in number 2
Mike?
on Dave's list. But
Complete unknown. I can't keep picking whatever.
Say a complete unknown.
It's
Yeah.
a complete unknown.
I can't keep picking what everyone else is
Scruffy
picking.
picked that too.
So
Here's the story. Conclave is the odds-on favorite,
Okay.
1,000.
Yeah.
But Nickel Boys has picked up a lot of steam. It was way late, and now it's at plus 750, and that is the number 2.
Yeah.
It's picked up a lot of steam. I can absolutely see an upset in that. That's a good pick, Memo.
Thank you.
Okay, but when has it been picking up
Oh,
steam?
because the
Has it
color
been?
guy wrote it. Yes, I know. but
No!
I think in this day and age, we can look beyond that.
No, was it?
What were you
going
gonna
to
say?
Past week because the
Yeah,
voting
yes, everything
ended
is-
last Tuesday.
I don't know. Maybe they know something. This past week, the lines moved.
Okay.
The voting ended last Tuesday.
Yeah.
But it's not
What?
like they have a counter on people voting. It's more like when word reaches them.
I guess that's maybe the word got out or something.
Yeah.
Picked up steam this
It-
week.
But it
It's
could
like,
picked
yeah.
up steam after what was this weekend? SAGs.
Oh,
no, it wasn't.
I'm
in
sorry.
SAGs.
That's exactly. But that's where a lot of this stuff is coming from, the SAG Awards, and that's what stuff picked up steam.
okay.
Right.
But I think you're right; it wasn't even maybe nominated.
But Nickel Boys didn't win.
Let's go on.
Okay.
Best original screenplay. Now, this is an interesting one. We have The Substance, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, Honora, and this horrible piece of shit, September 5th, which is these two fucking jerk-offs should be shot themselves. And that fucking, we need another fucking movie about that fucking day. You fucking pricks. I remember I went to see Conclave and they were advertising it. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Haven't we done this? Didn't Spielberg already do this? Why do we need? Oh, but this time it's the people in the control room at the TV. You fucking jerk offs. Fuck September 5th. Oh, I'm so pissed. September 5th. What a stupid. But I'm picking that one
Hold on.
as the original. Thank you so much, folks.
Did you see it?
I don't care. I'll never see
How
it.
do you really
I will
feel?
never see it. I will never watch
God, I'm
something
dying
as
to see
stupid
it.
as that. Okay, so I am picking in this one, and it's tough, but I am going with Honora.
Okay. All right. This is the category where I threw all of my research away and I'm going with my emotional
Timothy
pull.
Chalamet.
I am going
not
with
nominated.
Mr. Jesse Eisenberg, who wrote a wonderful movie called A Real Pain. I will remind you that he is the star of it and the director, but he would be most apt to get an Oscar here. It's a wonderful movie. I think anyone who's seen it loves it, and I hope he wins.
Actually, I actually had the X there because I was thinking the same. You know how Hollywood fucking loves that shit. Like, what's the one with Ben Affleck?
This
Right,
is
right?
that.
This is that. So
This is that.
maybe you
It's-
think I should change up. 'Cause I
Well,
was
the
thinking
other
about
thing
it.
is
It's
Jesse
plus
Eisenberg's
five.
been
I'm going to
around.
bet on it because it's plus 500, and that it's a, they love that stuff, right? Memo, what do you? Did you already pick? No.
No, I mean I had the
I'll stick
same
with mine,
thoughts.
though.
Like, I mean, first of all, Real Pain is a great film.
Beautiful movie.
It's really beautiful. And of course, because of the subject matter, I was like, well, that's what Hollywood loves.
Yeah.
However,
What is it about two gay guys?
yes, about two gay guys.
Oh, it is.
No.
Oh.
Two gay guys visiting Holocaust sites.
Oh, is that what it's about?
Yeah.
You haven't seen A Real Pain?
No.
It's beautiful. You'd like it.
Oh
Sounds
my
like a real
God.
pain to watch.
No,
You
it's Woody
would
Allen.
love
It's-
this
it's- you'd
movie.
Oh,
like it.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't know that. Go on.
It's great. It's great. What's it? Culkin is incredible.
Kieran.
It's like so different. I thought it was gonna be more of like a wacky comedy, and it was just a beautiful, touching.
Weekly.
Gorgeous,
Yeah.
gorgeous movie.
However, I as much as I think Honora is amazing, I feel like this is where they might give him.
I'm with you because I'm giving Nora Oscars in other categories.
You're
but this
saying
is
a
where
real
I'm-
pain.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying Honora.
Oh,
Oh,
saying Nora.
okay.
I feel like Honora's. This
Yeah,
is
you
where
worded that
Honora.
incorrectly.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you think?
Did I?
I have no idea.
You say September 5th. We're never doing this.
Please, Mike. I'll pay
Say
you
it.
$5
Say it.
to
Say it, Mike.
September
September
5th.
5th. Say it.
I already said the substance.
Okay.
Substance. that's
Oh.
good. Hey, the
No,
substance.
Mike has a very. He
No,
could win
here's,
that.
Here's yes.
I don't know.
No. Here's the
No,
story.
Mike's probably right.
First of all, the substance won best screenplay
Yes.
in Cannes.
And it won at
It's the number
Golden
2.
Globes.
Honora is number 1. The substance is number 2. Oh, it won the Golden Globes as well.
I think so. Yeah.
Number 2 and number 3 is A Real Pain. So there's no reason the substance can't absolutely win. Plus,
That's a
it's
woman.
a good
though.
one. It's a good. Well, that's the bad part. Women should just stick to directing.
Right. There you go.
Hey-o.
Movie's great until the end.
I'm having a tough one on that one, but I'll stick with my Honora for now. Let's go to the next one. Oh, and A Real Pain is shot up from 900 to 500. So, all right, here we go. Best Supporting Actress. We have the beautiful Ariana Grande, who was incredible. The Isabella Rossellini, who used to be beautiful, who was incredible. Zoe Saldana, who is beautiful, but who cares? Felicity Jones, who did a great
Like
job
a
in The Brutalist,
1970s
but
Oscar
whatever.
podcast.
And the beautiful Monica Barbaro, whatever, who was wonderful
Mm-hmm.
in A Complete Unknown.
Playing Joan
I
Baez.
am going with the upset because there's always one. I'm going with Monica Barbaro. She is
Oh.
the non-odds-on favorite,
Okay.
and I thought she was terrific. I've seen all of these movies except for the Amelia Perez, and I am going to stick with my choice of Monica, going on the fact that if indeed Zoe Saldana is the odds-on favorite, that Amelia Perez is is troubled, and I'm going to take a shot here.
All right. I'm playing it safe. I'm going with Zoe Saldana only because she's won every other show she's
Yep,
been on.
she won the SAG
And the Golden Globe
and the Golden Globe.
and the Critics' Choice, I think.
I am torn. First of all, Zoe. I mean, it wasn't much of a role. Like it was fine, but it's surprising.
She plays the lawyer.
Right, but I'm just saying, like it
I
wasn't.
know.
It was like not a great role. But then again, I agree with Jessica. I think A Complete Unknown.
That
She's
would
She was
be-
really good.
so good.
She was really good.
You guys.
and the
if
others
sh-
are like, eh.
So if Monica Barbaro does win, that's the upset of the night, I think.
Yes,
right?
it is. It's
Okay.
plus $2,500. I'm going to put
Yeah.
$1,000 on it.
I can see it.
Mike, what do you think?
What the day? Wow.
Yeah, because if A Complete Unknown doesn't get the others,
Like-
and they give it to her
Right.
on this,
I don't know. I don't think Zoe's gonna get this one also.
Well, then can I give you a hint here?
I will go. Yeah, go ahead, please.
No, I would then, if you're not going to go with her, then you might as well. And Dave's already taken Monica for the other one,
Yeah,
but you could sneak in with Isabella
agree
Rossellini.
that's
with
who I was actually
It's a
thinking of.
very
Actually,
popular
I agree
film.
with that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I misspoke before. Isabella Rossellini was the one who won the Critics' Choice.
Yeah.
So
because I can't see Ariana winning it.
also,
At
if you're
all.
giving her an award, you're honoring
Yes,
right, her whole career. right?
her parents. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
All right, so Mike, that's what you're choosing?
I do.
I fucking love that one, and I want to take it bad. She was terrific in that movie.
Yeah.
So here's the list. Zoe Saldana is the odds-on favorite at $2,500, so
Mhm.
it's a very big favorite. Number 2 is Ariana Grande. which makes no
Really?
sense
Is she,
because I
like,
figured
12 in that photo.
she's 12 all the time, and she was just acting as herself because she's a
Right,
little
yeah,
kooky. So I don't know.
exactly.
Felicity Jones is 3, Isabella Rossellini is 4, and then Monica Barbaro. So it's really weird, but I'm sticking with my choice. Although I love Mike's pick of Isabella Rossellini, I think there's a definite win there,
There's wisdom
which would
there.
be huge. Like I would definitely put $10 on that because you'll win. It's plus $2,000. So
Are you gonna put $10 on that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try and bet on every category because that will make the Oscars finally entertaining for me. Okay, let's move on. Best supporting actor. We have the Hulk and Jeremy Strong, whoever that is.
Whoever that is.
Fuller.
Whoever that is.
Who the fuck knows who that guy is?
Jaskow.
I think I just saw him at the bar before. Here's Fuller, and then the Yura Borisov.
He
and
was wonderful in that.
very
movie.
handsome Guy Pearce. You say I used the time machine one. Ariana Grande doesn't need an award. She needs some cheeseburgers. Good point.
Okay,
Good
all
one,
right.
Hellspawn.
Boom, boom.
All right, so right. This is a no-brainer for all of us, I believe. Kieran Culkin has run away with it. It's like Robert Downey Jr. last year. I'm assuming we're all picking it, but Memo's the wild card.
I am the wild card. I mean, look, he was good, but Ed Norton was amazing.
Oh, I agree.
He was by far the best Hulk I've ever
Hulk.
seen. No.
Sorry, I caught it.
Did you? Did you get the Fuller one?
Yeah, I
too?
got it.
I mean, how funny is it that the little kid from Home Alone is going to beat out his brother and win a goddamn Oscar? I mean, this is incredible. I mean, I just wrote a book on John Hughes talking about how Macaulay Culkin was just the absolute, as we all know, because we're older, the king of the universe.
Yes.
The 9-year-old just destroyed marketing companies and research and
Yeah, but he was never a
made
good
Warner.
actor, though.
No, but just the fact that he was this guy, which is why he could. This is why he fell apart. He just had so much pressure on him and all this kind of stuff. And then his little brother just has a little hilarious cameo that he wets the bed and he's going to win a fucking Oscar. It's incredible.
Okay, I need to go on and on about Kieran Culkin in this
go
movie.
ahead. So you
Okay,
are picking it. Wait, did you say yes too?
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
I
look,
you.
Kieran Culkin is
Seriously?
great, but like
This is
Norton,
not a conversation.
Ed Norton was
This
the
is
best.
not a
I know you're gonna be upset
conversation.
about this. Ed
Kier-
Norton was the best thing about that movie, but he was amazing. He played Pete Seeger so
Oh,
perfectly.
I
All right,
agree.
now he's just saying this to get under
100%.
my
No. He was incredible.
Mike, cut off his mic. I don't like this.
Hello, is this thing
Cut
on?
off his mic. Yeah, that's it's getting violated.
He
I
was
mean,
here.
Memo,
amazing.
you're letting
I don't like
he's
this.
letting you have. It's not even. You're not even talking about Timothy Chalamet.
Right?
That's how you have to respect it.
No, I get it.
He's not.
I get
I
it.
mean, if
But
I could
he's
see
amazing.
this conversation, if you were going against Timothy Chalamet,
Right.
but he's telling you
I know.
this
There's
is a
an
performance of a
indirect
lifetime.
slight at
without-
Timothy. All right, stop it. I need to go on and on about Kieran Culkin because what's the big HBO series that he did?
Yes. Yeah.
Succession?
Jeremy
Oh,
Strong is in
Succession.
it. Right.
No, Succession.
They're both in it.
Succession, where he gets all this attention and he becomes a star and he wins the Emmy last year. It doesn't even come close to how great he is in this movie. This is the part of a lifetime. He will never have a part as good as this.
They think
He
you're just trolling
He
Scotty.
completely
No.
deserves this
Well,
award.
Can I ask something? How
Yes.
many Oscars has Ed Norton won, or when's the last time he won
What
one?
are you doing?
He's
Memo?
been
He's
no-
never been. He's
he's
never
been
won.
nominated.
Mike, what are you picking?
Right. So
Yeah.
that's
gonna-
why he's
Just
a
tell
good
me.
choice.
I'm going with Kieran.
You're
No.
Kieran, 'cause
Kieran's
you're
won
right.
every
You're
single
right.
show, every other award.
Memo, are you going with?
Yeah, I'm going with Norton. I
You're
think he
going
was
with Ed Norton.
amazing. I was.
All
He was. That was
You're saying this.
that was my that was my favorite performance in all of these movies. Was how good he was as Pete Seeger. He was so freaking good. I can't not give him a nod.
Memo, I'm with you 100% that he was terrific. I mean, really terrific. And
Yeah.
I would like for him to win.
Right.
His body of work is incredible, and he was amazing. And I've not seen Kieran Culkin, but everything is saying it's just like Robert Downey Jr. last year. It's a shoe-in, and he can't be beat.
I get it.
And
He's
plus, I've seen
great.
Kieran Culkin on Broadway. Got to meet him afterwards.
What show?
This Is Our Youth with the Michael Cera.
Missed that.
Yeah.
Oh, that
and,
reminds me. Do you want to see a Glenn Ross? He's in that.
I can't decide.
It's not
But
open yet.
but he was terrific. He was not only good, but he was a nice guy. Great meeting him. Michael Cera was also terrific, and we went to their dressing rooms after. And I
should
loved
have
his
seen that.
performance and him as a person. So
I
I'm all in.
am so into him these days. I think he's a wonderful person. He's a really good actor.
I think at that point I wasn't even making the connection that he was Macaulay Culkin's brother.
Yeah.
It's just so weird. I love Fuller. He should win for his performance in Home Alone as supporting actor. He was incredible. Fuller, he's up on the Pepsi, and
Did you
he's
see
making
his-
the fucking Mr. Roper face. He
Okay.
was genius.
Did you see his acceptance speech the other night at the SAGs and how funny it was?
No.
It was great. I know you really need to go back and watch his acceptance speech.
All right, let's move on so we can, we are getting to that hour. Best actress. Now, this is a real interesting one. They all are. They all are. Okay, we have Fernando Torres. I'm still here. The horrible Cynthia Erivo. Mikey Madison. Demi Moore. Are you laughing at the General Hospital one? Oh, no, nothing. And the Caitlyn Jenner one that I put in instead of that girl.
Oh,
Thank you. I'm here all week,
jeez.
folks. Well, fuck her. That girl. She's
You know what? If anybody actually watched your podcast, we get in trouble
Yeah,
for that.
we would all get in trouble.
How can you get in trouble for putting
The
we hate,
opinions
but
of
we
this
all hate
podcast do
Carla
not
Sofia
reflect the-
So you
Galfond
put
now.
up a picture.
If
of
we
Caitlyn
liked
Jenner.
her, I would have put up her actual picture.
Oh
She's a
my
horrible human
God.
being, and this seemed funny.
We're gonna be.
Hey,
Yeah, again.
Donald Trump is president. I don't have to worry about any of this. I probably wouldn't have done it if Biden was still in office. Okay. Anyway, sorry, everybody. I didn't mean it as a bad thing. I just meant it as a diss on that horrible woman. So here we go. Best actress. I am choosing Monica Barber. No, sorry. I want to choose her twice. She's so pretty.
What?
Oh, shit. See, I crossed off Demi Moore, but I really think
That's who I'm picking.
I want Mikey or Mickey Madison to win.
Yeah.
She was really good.
Yeah.
But Demi Moore, it seems like it's her stupid year. She sucks. That movie can suck it. I mean, I liked it, but she's winning a Lifetime Achievement Award, and Mickey Madison was terrific in this performance.
Okay, so how about this? How about Mikey Madison gets an award after she's been doing movies for 45 years? How about that?
That's not the way it's supposed to work.
I'm going to make a deal with you. How about that?
Can you guarantee that deal?
Yes, I'm 100%.
I didn't know that was the girl, by the way, from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I couldn't even believe it when
It's
I
also
looked it up.
From
And she
Better
gets
Things.
lit on fire.
Thank you.
So I saw. So first of all, I love Better Things. One of my favorite shows.
Yes.
Right. It's incredible. I sit down, I watch Nora, and I'm like, huh, she kind of looks like the girl.
I
in
did
Better
the whole.
Things. And
I
my
did that the
brain-
whole nine.
My brain never actually accepted that was the same person because
Right.
she was so amazingly different and incredible.
She is phenomenal in Better Things.
She is. She is. Well, and
What are you
also in
guys
Nora.
picking? You're going with Demi Moore?
I'm going with Demi Moore, but I want to point out that the reason I'm going with her is not just because of the 45 years, but because she gives great speeches.
Oh, geez.
She won this
That's
award
great.
the night that she won.
That speech was awful.
Which
The
one?
Golden Globe one? Oh, my God. I was like, geez, what a privileged. I want to say something. I hated that speech. I thought it was insulting to
You're-
anyone that's ever had a regular job.
I don't remember what she said. That it was so.
It was a real elitist speech.
I
didn't
think
see it.
that's why I liked it.
Okay. I can accept that. I can accept that. It was more like a Sally Field, you like me speech. That was
You
so
really
Oh,
like
that was the
annoying.
speech. Is I've never won an award in my life, and that was she was. Oh, she said that.
No, it wasn't that. I would have that or
She said, I've never won an award. And many years ago, someone called her a popcorn actress, and that is all you'll ever be.
Oh,
It was-
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Emma, what are you choosing?
I totally agree with Jessica, which is rare. But I mean, look, I get it. I get that Demi Moore is blah 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 and with Lifetime and all that. But that movie was not that great, and she was barely in it.
I know,
can't vote for
right?
someone who was
The other
not-
girl was better.
Right, and she
Andrea
was-
McDonald's
like, how is
Dowell's
she-
kid was better.
Right? How is she the lead in this movie? She's not the lead.
She's not. It's a supporting role.
Right.
Absolutely.
So it's the stupidest thing to choose
Excellent
her.
point.
You don't think they're in a 50-50?
No,
Oh.
she's lying on the floor.
No, nobody
90%
wants
of
to
the
see her. We
movie.
all want to see the hot girl,
She's-
the young one.
She's comatose and naked on the floor. For
I
like
believe
like that
80%.
part. I
I
like
really
that part.
believed
I
it.
did like when she gets naked.
No, I mean I gotta go with Honora. I mean she was.
You going with
amazing.
Mickey
Mikey-
Madison?
I'm going with
Mikey
Mickey.
Madison.
Mikey?
Or Mikey, Mickey, or whatever.
Mikey.
Mike, what do you think?
I said Demi already.
You said Demi already.
Yeah.
Gotta go with your
It
namesake.
looks like everybody here is picking Demi. Now, I still haven't chosen. I haven't checked, but You know, I can't go against her.
Can
She's
you
the odds
please
on
tell me what
favorite.
the odds
Tell me,
are?
Debbie. Yes, I will tell you
It's
now.
like 4 billion. to 1.
Demi Moore is actually only minus 250. It's not that big a deal.
Okay.
Mickey Madison is
Number 2.
next is number 2 at plus 165. So it's actually kind of close.
Okay.
And then Fernanda Torres, Carla Sofia Garcon, and Cynthia Erivo is dead last.
By the way, this could also be the upset category.
I'm changing it to Mickey Madison. Fuck it. I'm changing it. It's the only one
This-
I've changed all day.
Um,
I'm changing it.
okay, how
can't.
great would
Fuck.
it be if they said
And don't think that I don't appreciate Demi Moore. I like the way she's treated Bruce Willis now that he's sick. I appreciate that. She's done some good work, but it's not quality work. She's kind of just stuck up. I've never actually liked her as an actress, and she wasn't that good in this movie. But I do appreciate, if I met her one day, I'm sure I would like her. I loved her in the
Nothing but trouble.
what's the kid, that documentary that the kid from the Breakfast Club did, or not Andrew McDowell. No,
Andrew McCarthy?
Andrew McCarthy. She was really cool in that documentary. So I was like, she's obviously really cool. She's obviously cool. She's interesting. She's cool. She never cared about getting naked. She just was like, hey, go with the flow. But I'm sorry, she's just not the best actress. She's just never going to be the best actress. You know what she is, Scotty? A popcorn actress.
All right.
Well, this is a makeup Oscar for Ghost, I say.
All right. This could be the category where we see an upset. Fernanda Torres could
That's
win.
true.
But it would be a lot of fun. The upset of all upsets if Carla Sofia Gascon wins.
No way.
And
No way.
to accept the award is Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh my God, that would be the greatest day ever. That would be incredible. That's true. But there's no way she could win with those comments. In fact, I was surprised they actually kept her in at this point with the way Hollywood is, with that everybody's canceled, and so she should be canceled. But I'm surprised they're still keeping her in. I mean, this is exactly what they did with Will Smith, just letting him accept that award and keeping him in the place. It's so
That
unacceptable.
was 20 minutes later. What are you supposed to do?
So kick him the fuck out.
Yes, they should have. Yes, they should have.
Sorry. It just bothers me being a comedian, and I'm not friends with Chris Rock, but I know him and we spend time together, and he's a delightful boy. Anyway, let's go to the next one.
Let's call Chris Rock a boy, I think.
Okay,
Oh,
let's see. This is a tough one. I'm joking, of course. No,
Wait.
as you can
Oh.
see,
All right.
I put the hottest picture of him in there for your benefit. I put him in the middle. He's the biggest of everybody. As you can see, I put Adrian Brody in the worst. Nobody's laughing at the fact that he's Ross from Friends.
I couldn't get it.
Or what about Voldemort?
I know, right,
Anything?
fine.
Am I getting anything? Nothing.
No, that's good.
Fine.
Okay, this is an easy one for me. I have no problems picking Timothée Chalamet. He won the SAG Award. Apparently, he gave one of the greatest speeches at the SAG Awards.
Why are
Everybody's
speeches
talking
playing
about
out
it.
so-
Everyone's talking about it.
Right.
It's all in the paper. Everybody loved his speech. They thought it was funny and interesting. And I'm telling you, this is what's you can't. Your mind is different when it comes to him. So anyway, he was incredible in this movie. I hate Adrian Brody just because this movie, I fucking hate it so much. I love Conclave and I want Ray Fiennes to win, but I love Timothée Chalamet was terrific. His performance on Saturday Night Live was amazing, and he should win this award. I'm not only doing this because you're here, and maybe there's a little to it.
Oh God, this is not. No one's gonna like me for this one. I don't know. I thought Chalamet was fine as Dylan.
I can't even believe
But
he's even
It was
going there.
fine.
After what he just did to you, this is incredible.
But I mean, he was fine. He was better than he was at Willy Wonka, that's for sure. But like,
Oh my God.
Great as Willy
I don't
Wonka.
even- yeah, he was terrific as well.
no, last year you said he was terrible.
No, I
but
did
Willy
not.
Wonka-
No, I did not.
No, he didn't.
No, I said I hated the movie because
Oh.
I thought I didn't know it was a
We
prequel.
didn't like the little girl.
No,
Actually, I did like that little girl,
She was miscast. Should have been me.
a white girl. Oh, sorry. Again, I thought that's what you were going to say. I was,
It would have been better if you had been the little girl. I agree.
that would have
For
been
sure.
incredible.
I agree with that. So I don't know. I mean, he was okay, but
He was okay.
Sebastian Stan was freaking
what
amazing.
The here he goes again.
He was amazing.
you
Did you see
fucking-
that movie? That movie.
You know
was
how
so
many
good.
Donald Trump imitators there are in the world?
Well,
But-
but he's not doing it.
But that's why this was so good. He wasn't some like Jim Carrey like.
he ain't going to
Carrey-
win, so it's a stupid
He's
pick.
doing Donald Trump before Donald Trump became Donald Trump.
Who's going to win the Oscar?
I know. Well, I don't know. I mean,
It's not going to be that guy.
no, I didn't say it is. I'm just
All right.
saying. I'm just saying.
okay.
He deserved it. Like he was really.
Well, who are you picking? Because Scotty's.
good. It's either Ray
nuts.
or Timothée, and God damn it, do I just
Take your time,
give
Memo.
I know this is a hard one. 'cause-
Oh, we'll go to Mike.
all
Mike,
right, yeah, go Mike.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah,
Mike's making the right.
fine.
move.
I mean, I
Or
guess
guess
he's
in
gonna
here.
win. I guess he's gonna win.
Well,
So
no, he might not win, but we're guessing.
right.
They're picking.
All right, I'll go with Timotei because I don't
He's
really.
looking at me. Adrian Brody.
I don't have a strong enough feeling for anyone else to.
Okay, so you're all
upset
going with
that.
Timotei, right?
I guess so.
Yes.
Why are you
Okay.
now changing your mind?
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm going with Adrian Brody.
Whoa.
Okay, obviously, I want Timothée Chalamet to win.
What is this? Some sort of gag?
No, it's not.
Burn.
It's not.
Burn,
But
Jusco.
I'm going to run through my reasoning here. Okay, great performance, deserved the Oscar many years ago.
Shut
In
this
Friends?
show down right away.
Am I friends with him?
No, in Friends. You're talking about his Friends performance.
No, I'm talking about Timothée and Call Me by Your Name. He deserved it back
he did
then.
deserve that, yeah.
He's been putting in, 7-8 years worth of incredible performances, including Dave's favorite movie, Willy Wonka. However, I do not like the campaign this year. I think that there have been too many misfires. I don't think that Hollywood is as pleased with him as you said that they are regarding that speech, even though the speech doesn't matter because the Oscar ballots were already done at this point. I think he gets some points deducted for dating a Kardashian. I'm sorry to say, because I have no problem with her.
Now we're to why this is
again.
Oh boy,
No, it has nothing to do with
Well,
it.
it seems like it.
Listen, I'm just
You're
going to go.
wearing a Timothy Chalamet shirt. How can you do this?
Because
I know you want to win, but I
Because
mean,
I want
at
to
what
win.
cost?
No. When you ask,
It's
Clearly
only
you never-
bragging rights. There's no money involved.
I understand, but when you ask us here, you ask us to please pick who is going
I
to
know,
win.
but I did not.
I think Mr. Adrian
I thought
Brody.
when Timothy Chalamet or Liza is in a category, I just assume.
I think that my heart's going to be broken yet again. I think Mr. Chalamet is going to lose to Adrian Brody, who has won all the other awards except for the SAG last week. When I do speak to Academy voters, no one's picking him, and they're all going with Adrian Brody. They're going with Ray Fiennes.
I will tell you that Adrian Brody is the top favorite.
Yep.
Timothy Chalamet is next.
Okay.
At plus 150, so it's a good bet. Ray Fiennes is third. Coleman Domingo is fourth, and Sebastian Stan is fifth. Now, I really never had a problem with Adrian Brody until I saw this movie, and I just absolutely hated every bit of this movie and him and everything about him and his stupid nose and just everything about him stinks. And it should be between Timothy Chalamet and Ray Fiennes. Thank you.
Okay, I'm switching to Ray Fiennes. I'm switching to Ray
Okay.
Fiennes. That's what I'm doing. Ray Fiennes.
That would be.
I think the three of you should spend the next 5 minutes with you consoling me about how hard that was for me.
That was hard.
But that you're all very proud of
I'm
me.
very impressed.
I thought you were
for-
doing that thing in like
Very
Silver
manly.
Linings Playbook. I think we should, spend some time talking about the Eagles, thinking about the Eagles, and it's a
Oh,
football reference.
no! I was actually you made me think of the Deconstructing Harry, where Demi Moore is the therapist, and she's like,
Oh,
"I think we should take some
right.
time off," and then after,
Well, I hated that movie. So.
No, but that's like the best.
All right, let's go on. So the last two categories. Here we go. Best director. All right, we have Sean Baker, very handsome Sean Baker in Honora. James Mangold, who's very competent, a complete unknown. What the fuck is he wearing? The Brutalist, Brady Corbett. He's horrible.
He's wearing a
Jacques Emilia Perez, and they had to put a woman in there, so they did it for The Substance, which should never be nominated for Best Director. It's a joke. Not because she's a woman, because it just doesn't.
And she wrote it. We Carly Farjay.
We clearly forget. Is that what
she
you said?
wrote it and directed?
Okay.
Right.
So did Sean Baker.
Yes.
And it's possible maybe Brady Corbett did too. A lot of them did. So James Mangold had some writing it too. So they all kind of participated.
Okay.
I am picking Sean Baker in this one and Honora.
Me too.
Okay, I'm going with Sean Baker, and I also point out that he won the Directors Guild Award with
Which
the majority
I
of the
voted
time.
for.
Always goes to
Yep.
whoever got the DGA. So yeah,
No,
Sean
but
Baker.
also he's freaking amazing.
Mike, what do you think?
Absolutely love all of his movies.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, Sean Baker.
Okay.
He deserves.
All right. Let's go to the best picture. We're going to talk about this.
Dave, what did you
We
say?
wrap up. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I said Sean Baker.
You did. Okay. Are we?
Is he? What's the odds-on favorite? Was
Sean Baker,
Oh, okay.
which is odd. All right. This is really weird. First of all, they need to cut the category back
Back
to
to
five
five,
pictures
please.
because
Sure.
there's shit in here that should not
I don't.
be.
You know what? This is not a bad year for.
No, it's a bad, very bad year for movies in general. Very bad year. It's
I
an
don't
embarrassment.
know.
Okay, so let's see. I have seen Honora, Conclave, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, and Wicked in the Substance. So I've been doing pretty good. I've not seen Amelia Perez. We know that's not winning because of what
Right.
happened. Nickel Boys cannot possibly win Best Picture of the Year.
It's too
Dune,
small.
no way. So these are all junk that they put in to satisfy their.
Well, okay, but Nickel Boys is not a junky movie. And
Yeah.
It doesn't
another-
matter. It's not going to win Best Picture.
Okay, but in
I'm
another
still here
year,
is not going to win Best Picture. So we know it's between Honora, Conclave, The Brutalist, possibly A Complete Unknown.
guys, which one is I'm still here?
The
So here is a Brazilian film.
It's the best international one.
It's
You know,
about-
It's
nobody
not the
knows.
guy with the deformed face, is it?
No,
No.
that's
it's
that's
about
my
Anyway, the
goofy
point
movie.
is,
Brazilian,
let me just get my
that one,
rant
yeah.
out here.
The Fernando.
I have seen all of these most of these movies that are important to see that are going to either win or not, and I have enjoyed most of them except The Brutalist. Now, all of these movies, all of them except for Wicked, are 20 minutes too long.
Yes.
It's, I mean, holy
Yes.
shit that they can't figure that out. I enjoyed Honora immensely, but it just kept going when I'm like, it could end here. It could end here. And even though I enjoyed the ending, I'm like, you're going too far. The Substance is a joke. That is the worst extra added on 20 to 30 minutes. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And I enjoyed the movie up until that ending. Wicked is fantastic on every level and probably should win Best Picture because in the scheme of things, if I was looking back, and I love looking back at what won,
They're all saying
Wicked is brilliant in the sense of like, can't you just see that winning? A Complete Unknown is fantastic, and I could see that winning. But the fact of the matter is, really, besides A Complete Unknown, which, you know, I didn't love, but I love it. Well, and Conclave, most of these that are, when I'm watching Honora, I'm thinking of The Godfather. And I'm like, this is nominated for Best Picture? If it wasn't nominated for Best Picture, I would love Honora, and I do love Honora. But when I'm thinking of what's won Best Picture before that, and I will tell you now that Honora is favored, which I can't believe. But when I'm thinking of Best Pictures, Forrest Gump, Titanic, Lord of the Rings, I'm not thinking of Honora.
You know, of Annie Hall.
Yeah, I am.
I hadn't thought about that. But Annie Hall is so awesome. I don't think this will hold up and stand the test of time. It's a very, very good, entertaining movie. She's terrific. And you know what it has, which The Brutalist is a piece of shit, 4 fucking hours. It's not even based on a real story, which I thought it was. It's a waste of time. Nothing happens. This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I was angry that I spent time watching that when I could have watched The Last Showgirl or something like that.
Nothing
2 other
happens in
movies.
The Brutalist?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
There's a lot
In
happens in The
Honora,
Brutalist.
nothing happens. That's nothing that's worthy. Nothing after the intermission. I'm like, well, something's going to happen. I'm sitting there. Nothing happens. It's fucking horrible. And Adrian Brody can suck it.
He designed the
Honora is incredible in the sense that they have this big first act, and then you're like, wow, I get it that they're heading towards something else, and it was great. Conclave, I loved. I would love if that won Best Picture. What are you laughing at?
Just picturing you watching Brutalist go, for the love of God, somebody throw a pie.
That's great.
Oh, I was, Mike. I was. It was so bad. Everything about it, the stupid story is bad. Everything is bad about it. Honora and Conclave in A Complete Unknown. The Substance doesn't deserve to be up there because of the ending. I checked off.
A week late. Wanted to know if you like The Realist.
That movie sucks. I can't believe you people liked it. I'm so glad Memo didn't like it either. So I'm not crazy. I know, Anonymous. I get it. You're out of your mind. I bet Conclave.
Conclave, huh? Interesting.
I went with it.
So it's interesting because like when
It's not number one. It's number two.
yeah, no, it's a good. So a lot of these I didn't have much interest in. I didn't think it was going to be a good year, but I was surprised. Complete Unknown, pretty darn good movie.
That was great.
I really
I
like
can't believe how much I enjoyed it. And I don't like Bob Dylan, and I enjoyed the movie
Yeah.
thoroughly, and probably because of Timothy Chalamet's performance.
He gave
And
an
Ed
Oscar-worthy performance.
Let's not
Oh,
forget
look
Ed
at this
Norton.
guy. He's not saying Oscar winner. I can't believe it. He's wearing that shirt. He's
I know.
I hope Timothy Chalamet doesn't
But-
see this. I really hope.
Timothy might not be happy with your words when he listens to this podcast, which he does.
I'm just
Um,
I'm playing to win.
But I get it,
He is.
and like Nickel Boys was amazing. If people don't see Nickel Boy, you should go see.
Yeah.
It's so innovative and a different film.
Mm.
It's incredible that it's here, but it deserves. And Conclave, which I wasn't that into, but I checked it out and I was like, "What a friggin' brilliant movie!"
I went to the movie theater to see it.
So I know because
couldn't
you
wait.
love the Pope
I
movies.
do. I don't know why.
It's like,
I like religious,
but not rabbi movies. You like
no.
Pope movies.
I like that too. I like any kind of religious, not corruption, politics,
Mhm.
right.
political
That's what this
system
is.
in the church
Right.
or temple. That's why I was enjoying this. The one with Kristen Bell and that
Kristen
guy.
Bell, Mhm.
What's the
Adam Brody.
what's the name of that? Nobody wants this.
Mhm.
I enjoy it
Oh.
because there's so much politics in the temple that he shouldn't be dating this girl, and I love that kind of stuff. So
Huh.
it has nothing. Whether it's Catholic Church or whatever, it doesn't matter.
Right. No, it was great. It was great. Brutalist, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
It's a film bro movie. It's like the same reason why I hate what's that guy, Paul Thomas Anderson's films.
Mm.
Right.
They're just all.
Oh my God! Wait, I hate him too, right? No. I hate that
Mm.
other guy,
What's-
the one that makes the sea aquatic, whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Oy.
I know who you mean.
Right. Yeah. He's
Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson.
Oy.
Right.
Oh,
Oi.
I
Um.
love him.
But and then Obster here was great, but I'm gonna go with Honora because
You are.
It was
It was
amazing.
fantastic.
It's
I
the
loved it. I
best
loved it.
amazing movie.
I absolutely loved Honora.
Okay. Before I get to my pick, I'm going to paint a picture for you on Sunday morning. Okay. This could possibly be the most incredible Hollywood story. Everyone wakes up on Sunday morning and we find out
Donald Trump is dead.
that the Pope died.
Oh yeah.
That morning, the Pope, who's in
Oh.
critical
Listen to this guy.
condition
Wow.
in Rome, now on his 10th day,
is going
he's
to
in
be
critical condition,
conclave.
experiencing mild kidney failure. On Sunday morning, the day of the rest, we find out he dies that night. They open up, Best Picture goes to Conclave. Could you imagine that
Wow.
moment?
Wow.
Isn't that a great Hollywood story?
That is a.
I'm not
great
going with it.
Hollywood
I'm going with Honora, though.
Brilliant.
Or
I'll go with the sex worker and the naked kid doing somersaults
Right.
because I love that shit.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you think?
real quick, I didn't know what it was till right now. Every time I see the Conclave poster, I think of this, I keep thinking it's a Ocean's 11 or something.
Yeah,
it
it is.
totally
It
looks like
totally-
that. You're right.
Yeah, they pull off a heist, the popes.
It's literally
Yeah, I'd watch a movie like
it's
that.
literally the story of what happens when a pope dies. It's the timing
Yeah.
cannot be
What
better.
if Bob Dylan died on Sunday?
Ooh,
Ah.
damn, that's good too.
Oh, well, then I would really want Timothy
He's
to
already dead
win so
inside.
he'd give a great speech.
Oh,
hopefully,
Anonymous said we would learn about it on Liza Outlives.
That's-
true.
I promise you, Anonymous, that you have no idea how much I check my phone waiting for the Pope to.
No, we know.
Wait, how did you find out about the?
Don't
Bible?
worry about it. We went over it in another podcast.
Okay.
We didn't watch it. No, it was an incredible story.
Send
actually.
them an episode.
Yes,
Oh, Honora, by the way.
you're gonna
Yeah.
go in there. So everybody's going.
So are we
in
all going with Honora?
And Nora,
Not
it's
me. I'm
so
gonna go with
good.
Conclave.
Okay, but you know what we didn't talk about? Honora's a great movie. It's a fun ride. I loved Honora so much. It's so entertaining.
Yeah, and
Honora,
also poignant.
totally entertaining. How is
Yeah.
it poignant though?
Because she, I mean,
Mike, you could take that.
put
Off.
yourself in her place, right? Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
so
Aw, thank you.
You're
Look
welcome.
at this.
Thank you.
all
Ah.
Scotty's glory.
This is all for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
This whole
Should be.
Yeah.
Finally. Life as I see it, right up there.
And then the guy who's nominated, who's the thug, right? The Armenian guy.
yeah,
And he really cares about her.
yeah,
And-
but that was silly.
and it's like, and she doesn't know. She's her whole life she's just been used or using people.
I will say that line where he told the parents that she should they should apologize was nice.
Yeah,
That was good.
yeah.
But I don't think he should be nominated for an Oscar. That's ridiculous.
It's so
ridiculous.
You don't think the movie should be
No,
nominated?
him, that
He was
actor.
great.
Oh,
He was good, but I-
ends up taking the home. Oh, I loved him at the end. Yeah.
I'm just glad we're all in agreement that every movie is 20 minutes too long. My God,
I didn't
they
think
can't
Anora
stop.
was too long.
No, it was. It was 20 minutes too long, and I still loved it. But it was just, I'm like,
what would you have removed from that?
half of probably the walking around Coney Island all night long. Probably
Oh,
removed half of that stuff. You know,
I love that. I love seeing Coney Island.
that was interesting. It was fun being. I've been
It
in a lot of
reminded me
those
when
places. I
we-
was just at that
remember when we-
restaurant that they went into the first
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I was just there.
Right.
My friend,
Remember that
my
night we
friend
were
Nora
with
took me there.
we were with Miriam and her dad was playing the. Remember that we went to Coney Island. Her Miriam's dad had a restaurant there, and we were singing with all the fat Russians. And
No.
her dad was on stage with his blonde.
I don't think I was.
You were there. Hannah was there. Everybody was there. I remember you came. It was one of the
That
best
doesn't
nights.
sound like something I would do. Is go out to Brooklyn late
I'm
at
pretty
night.
sure you were there. You had a good time. You were drunk.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
now I remember.
Was I like that drunk? How'd we get there?
I don't remember how we got there.
Yeah, see,
Maybe you
that-
drove your van. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't have driven it that drunk.
No, you took a train.
Not with other people.
And it was good.
I don't remember that. That doesn't ring a bell.
It was very annoying.
Well, I guess that's it. We did it.
Okay.
What?
Another year. Very successful, I think. I'm a little worried about my best picture pick. I just can't see Anora winning at all. It's weird. I don't
It
know.
seems too indie to win.
Yeah,
I
right?
understand that.
Conclave is the safe.
Figure they
Yeah.
give it to Sean Baker. They give him best director.
Right.
And I have Conclave win. But
Yeah.
You could be
and
right.
and if you have Emilio, what's the one that everybody?
Emilia
Amelia
Perez.
Perez.
If you have that out of the mix with Conclave's ending,
What do you think that the Pope going to the hospital is a ruse and that he's been trying to
get
short
Conclave to
votes?
win?
It's
No,
possible.
they do not want that movie to win. No,
Well, this Pope's pretty progressive.
not that progressive. Nobody's that progressive. I'm not even that. I'm just like,
Right.
oh, put a picture of Caitlyn Jenner. It's the same thing. I've been watching All in the Families all day. I'm showing the kids that tomorrow. And I'm like, my favorite one is the one with the drag queen. I don't know if you remember her. The Mr. Bunker. Remember, she was in 4 episodes, I think.
Yeah.
I loved her. But
That's the scene with Edith and
he gave her mouth to mouth and didn't know it was a dude.
Right.
And when you see that as a kid, you know,
But they-
it's probably very healthy.
but she's a performer, right?
Yeah, she was just a
and then they go
performer.
to see her later.
I don't know whether they ever see her. I know
Okay.
she comes into the bar Archie hangs out
Yeah.
in, and
okay.
there's a lot of
Oh,
problems
Archie.
because then she's like, she's like, I have to go to the bathroom. He's like, and then they screams. I'm going to show him the Sammy Davis one
Brilliant.
because that has it all, like just the setup and everything.
Right.
And I'm explaining about Sammy Davis. So I'm teaching this.
Wait, you're
class
showing
on
who?
Thursday.
His
My
smile.
class.
Oh,
There she is.
your
Yeah, there
kid.
you go.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
What if you went with
Mr.
the very
Clark.
first one where Archie sings this national anthem at the end?
Yeah. Wait,
That's-
and
that's
then Mike is
fantastic.
Mike goes, "You dumb Pollock." That one.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Right.
But the Sammy
Oh,
Davis one,
it's-
but the Sammy
But the
Davis one
timing of you
has
dumb
the most.
Pollock is so
I know, I
brilliant.
agree 100%. You're right. You're prejudice. You're prejudice. You're prejudice. It's fantastic. But I'm going to go with the Sammy one because it's so special, and it has everything. And I'm doing this whole thing on how badass Sammy Davis was.
Yes.
A black Jew married a white woman. Just didn't give a shit. And him being on a show like that just is incredible.
Wait, what's the class topic? Like, what's the name of the class?
The end of network television. So we're talking about the beginnings of network television. We're moving on.
Actually,
Oh.
the whole line is "Get out of here, you dumb Pollock."
Yeah, you're prejudice. You're prejudice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
amazing.
From the mountains.
that's the pilot.
Yeah, it's the first episode.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, thank you.
a week later, Dave always the pro on how to close out a show. Good point.
Well,
good point.
anyway,
Okay, folks. So here's the story. Also, first of all, Scotty, Lies Out Lives.
yeah.
on
Follow me on Twitter at Liza Lives. Thank you.
Do you have anything else you want to that you're doing? And Memo.
Yeah, I'll plug.
Oh,
two
you have your
things.
band?
I've got this band, the Obi
Yeah,
Strips.
but you're not playing anywhere. So what are you going to
No,
plug?
we were going to start playing now, but check out the music. And the other thing is, you're going to laugh at this, but I'm doing Hamilton Rebooted.
Oh, boy.
It is like a second part of Hamilton where you learn all the other stuff you didn't learn in the first one.
Okay.
It's
All right.
good.
And Mike, where are you performing?
I will be at Comics Mohegan Sun next weekend with Bobby Kelly Thursday through Saturday.
Okay, terrific. And Mike and I will be here next week. And so in 2 weeks, we'll go over the results when we're remote again. My guest is Shivani Devi, who is a comic and an ex-tennis player. So that should be interesting. She'll be right here in the studio. The week after that, we'll be remote. We'll go over the Oscar picks. The week after
Do we get
that,
to come back for the Oscar picks? Just got
you can come back if you want.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can come on the remote. There's no reason. We'll just be on remote,
right
so-
in our underwear.
You want to know something about Laurie Shannon real quick?
What'd you say?
Laurie Shannon was the name of that drag queen.
Oh, that's her name?
Yeah, she died at the age of 45 of a heart attack. And her real name was
Ella?
Dawn Seymour McLean.
Okay. Her name on the thing was right. Ironically, in All in the Family, she died in a car. Of a hate crime. So she actually died in the show and in real. Or maybe she died in real life, and then they used that in the show or something.
It had to be around that time.
Yeah.
Well, I will let everyone know that Timothy Chalamet's movie, A Complete Unknown, where he plays an incredible Bob Dylan, is now available on streaming on demand.
Okay.
get royalties
Anonymous
for this?
just called Mike Johnny Buzzkill. So at least you're getting it too. So that makes me feel better. Anyway, we'll be back here next week. I hope everybody comes down to the Comedy Cellar to see some really quality shows. And everybody have a wonderful week. Enjoy the Oscars. Let's hope Dave Juskow wins some money, if not anything else.
Are you going to be
And we'll
sitting
see you
at
next-
the?
And we'll see you next time. Trying to close the show.
Yep.
I know.
What's the matter with you? That'll hold the little bastards for a while. Now, what were you going to say?
No, are you going to be at the?
Brandon.